So we have seen three conditions for discriminant. So here the question is it possible to design a rectangular mango groove whose length is twice its breadth? Length is twice its breadth. Means we have to make the quadratic equation and check the condition. Okay. If real roots are coming, then it is possible. Otherwise, it is not possible. So length is twice its breadth. So if we take length as x and then the breadth will be equal to 2x and area will be equal to area is equal to length into breadth x into 2x. So that is equal to 2x square. But area is given us 800 meter square. This is replaced by 800 is equal to 2x square. So x square is equal to 400. So x square is equal to 20. X is equal to 20. Root of 400 is 20. So it's possible already. So therefore the length is equal to, we got, yes, we can say that it's possible. The value of x is real. So design of groove is possible. The value of x is real. Therefore design of design of groove is possible. Okay, question number 3. So like this we will check. Question number 4, in the following situation, so if so determine their present ages. Sum of the ages of two friends is 20 years. 4 years ago, the product of their ages in years was 48. So sum of the ages means that the age of one friend, let age of one friend here. Here. Then their sum is, you take x plus y is equal to how much? 20. So y will be equal to 20 minus x. We have to take only in one variable. Then the age of then the age of other friend is equal to 20 minus x years. Now second situation is 4 years ago. After 4 years, before 4 years, 4 years ago, what was their age? We have to subtract 4. So 4 years ago, their ages will be, age of this one friend x minus 4 years and another friend, age of another friend, 20 minus 4, 20 minus 4, so 16 minus x here. Next condition is their product. This age product is 48. Their product is 48. So according to given condition, x minus 4 into 16 minus x is equal to 48. So solve this 16x, x into 16 minus x square is 4 into minus plus minus 16 for the 64 minus minus plus 4 into x 4x is equal to 48. Minus x square plus 20x and 48 will come here, it will add here, so minus 112 is equal to 0, but always you check this should be always positive. If it is coming negative, so you have to change the sign of the equation. So this one minus will become plus, plus will become minus, and minus will become plus. So this is your quadratic equation. Now we have to check whether it is here a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 20, and c is equal to 112. So we have to find discriminant to check whether it has real values or not. So d is equal to d square minus 4 ac, and b is minus 20 square minus 4 into 1 into 112. So 20 square is 400 minus 448. So we get negative sign minus 48, which is less than 0. Therefore, the given equation given quadratic equation has no real root. Has no real root. Therefore, the given situation is not possible. Thus, given one situation is not possible. Generally, you are not going to ask this type of question. Is it possible? Not generally giving the questions to solve. Fifth, is it possible to design a rectangular park of perimeter 80? Rectangular park means 2 length plus breadth. Perimeter means 2 length plus breadth is equal to 80. And area is 400. So length we can take x, then we can find the breadth. So if that length is equal to x, you put x here. So L plus C is equal to 2 divided by 2, 80 divided by 2, 40, and L is equal to x. So breadth will be equal to 40 minus x. The length is x, breadth is 40 minus x. And area is 400. So x into 40 minus x, length into breadth, is equal to 400. So we get minus x square plus 40x minus 400 is equal to 0, or x square minus 40x plus 400 is equal to 0. Now find the discriminant. So a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 40, and c is equal to 400. To find the discriminant, d is equal to b square minus 4ac. So that is minus 40 square minus 4 into 1 into 400. So 40 square means 1600. 4 for 16 again 1600. So we get 0. That means equation has equal roots, real and equal roots. Real and equal roots. Real and equal roots. Real and equal roots, that means length and breadth are same. So that means the design is possible, but it will be a square. So we can find the value of x by using the formula, or by making this is whole square. Can be written as x minus 20 whole square is equal to 0. So x will be equal to 20. So breadth will also equal to 20. 40 minus 20, so 20. So this is possible, and length and breadth will be 20, 20, 20 meter, 20 meter. But the shape will be a square, not a rectangular. This part will have square shape. Solve this quadratic equation. 1 by a plus b plus x is equal to 1 by a plus 1 by b plus 1 by x. So we have to make quadratic equation. Okay. So 1 upon this is a plus b plus x. You can write in bracket here. First I will take this LCM ab. This b will come here, a will go there. So b plus a, that you can be written as a plus b again, plus 1 by x. Then this 1 by x we can take left hand side, because x comes should be taken on one side. So we can write a plus b plus x minus 1 by x is equals to a plus b upon ab. Now here you have to take LCM. That means this denominator will multiply a plus b upon ab. This x will multiply with this one, and cross multiplication also there will be the LCM. This type of question you have to take LCM, like multiply denominator and cross multiply x with this one and this with this one. So x, when you multiply it will become x. And because of this minus, all will become minus a minus b minus x. Multiply is 1. And here this minus x plus x will cancel. Okay. So we get minus a minus b, you can take common, minus a plus b divided by x. Now you can multiply x inside, so a plus b into x plus x square is equal to a plus b upon ab. A plus b upon ab. Now this a plus b we can cancel. This a plus b will come here and it will cancel with this a plus b and it will become minus 1. So minus 1 upon a plus b x plus x square is equal to 1 upon ab. Now cross multiply, it will become minus ab and this will multiply here. So we get a plus bx, a plus b, a plus b x plus x square. So we get x square plus a plus b x plus ab. Now here is equal to 0. Here already it is split into two parts. If you can split it, we can do it by splitting the middle term. Already you can write ax plus bx plus ab is equal to 0. Then common is x here. So we get x plus a and here common is b. So x plus a is equal to 0 and x plus a is common outright, then x plus b is left is equal to 0. Equating both to 0, x plus a is equal to 0 or x plus b is equal to 0. So we get x is equal to minus a and x is equal to minus b. If the roots of the quadratic equation a minus b x square plus b minus cx plus c minus a is equal to 0 are equal. To prove that, this we have to prove. So equal roots, here a is equal to this, b is equal to. For equal roots, d is equal to 0. We know that roots are equal, then discriminant will be equal to 0. That is b square minus 4ac will be equal to 0. And b is what? B minus c. So b minus c whole square minus 4 into a. A is what? A minus b into c. C is c minus a is equal to 0. B minus c whole square is b square minus 2bc plus c square. Minus 4, abhi I have taken minus 4 outside. Now a multiply with c, this will become ac minus a square minus bc plus ab is equal to 0. Now multiply 4 inside. We get b square plus c square minus 2bc minus 4 ac minus minus plus 4a square minus minus plus 4bc minus plus minus 4ab is equal to 0. Now we have to check which numbers are whole square. This and this one is a whole square. So we will write together b square plus c square plus 4a square. So we can write 2a square. Then you know that a plus b plus c whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. But if this, just try to understand, if c is negative, then wherever c is there, that these two terms will become negative. Okay. So here we have to check the negative term. Negative term is minus 4ac, means we can write plus 2 into 2a 2a into minus c, because c is common. In negative term, check in negative term which is common. A is common. No. So don't take C negative. When A is common, you will take A negative. Here 2A minus 2A will be negative. Okay. And similarly, this is plus. Okay, no problem. 2BC. 2 4AB can be written as 2 into, yes, you can, first you can write, 1 minute. I'll tell you. First, you will write according to the formula 2AB plus 2BC plus 2CA. So 2AB means B into C. Then 2BC means C into 2A. Then 2A 2A into B. This is the formula actually. But here, what is the negative term? Which one is negative term? That you have to check. So first of all, negative term is common in these two terms, and that is negative. That is A. So A can be taken negative. This A negative. This A negative. Now check. But here this 4BC should be 2B and minus BC plus B 4B is equal to 0. Okay, no problem. Yes, yes, it is correct. So 2BC, because now this will become B. If we will take this B negative minus 2, so this will become B plus C, B plus C minus 2A whole square is equal to 0. Then B plus C minus 2A is equal to 0 and B plus C is equal to 2A. It is true, B plus C is equal to 2A. There is a problem maybe in the question that here 2 should come, not 4. Okay. This is 4BC and minus 2BC. It will become 2BC. Correct. So we get 2BC. Correct. So this can be, so this is negative. So 1 is negative. Then we can write this as B plus C minus 2A whole square is equal to 0, and which can be written as B plus C minus 2A is equal to 0. Therefore, B plus C is equal to 2A. This is proved that B plus C is equal to 2A. So we have to prove this one. This one. We got B plus C is equal to. So this you should remember that this 4BC plus minus 2BC will become 2BC. And check where two terms are negative. These two terms are negative, this one and this one. And which is common here? A is common. So term A, here we will take whatever square we are taking, that should be negative. So this negative, then you can use this formula directly, plus 2AB plus 2BC plus 2CA, and then again you can go back to check that 2BC is coming. Yes, 2 to the 4 minus 4AC. Yes, 4AC is coming, and 4AB is coming. Okay, then you can use this formula whole square. Okay, thank you.